Hello everyone, welcome back to Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. Thank you so much for your comments and recommendations and all of that good stuff in the previous video. I now know that really, I think it's Minsk should have a two-handed sword, not a B-sword. I don't know that I have one on hand, but I do know that there were apparently some dropped recently, and otherwise I now know to be looking out for one if one crops up. Also, a composite longbow might be able to be used by Minsk, so if we get some extra arrows for them, we'll worry about that at the time, but right now I'm not going to worry about it in this exact moment, and you guys have reasonable stuff going on. Now, one of the people that I'm looking for here, if we get our journal up, Brage is apparently on this screen somewhere, so we don't need to leave, we just need to go for a walk and see if we can find them and otherwise locate them. These are all short swords. Yeah, so we're not going to go collecting all of that stuff, but we are going to go and look for Brage here. And then we can take them east, and then once that's done, we can then go north over to the Wizard's Tower thing that we're looking for. And then we're basically kind of caught up with ourselves. So, then there's the mine down in the south to go to.
Was a full day's work.
It was a full day's work, but we're not quite done yet. I'm hoping that we can find this guy. It's like somewhere around here. Oh god, hello, what are you? Goblins? Tazloy. Not expecting too much trouble from these little guys. Oh, something. Magical darts, perhaps? Scroll of sleep. Scroll of identify, maybe? If that is a scroll of identify and we are able to learn it, that would be nice. Because identifying stuff is one of the tougher parts of adventuring.
Nature's servant awaits.
So, inventory. It's green. Right magic. Identification. Divination magic. Copy the spell to your spellbook. So, the next time we want to do that, we'll have one of those available per day. Obviously, we can
As you direct.
prioritize that as and when different things are needed in relation to how much random stuff we have. Larissa, please, I beg of you no further. Brage is there, strewn with the carriage he has wrought. I have tried to reason with him. We know of this person, so we should be. I would expect to be offered different chat, but you know.
Thou hast found me when I alone could not.
Right, so we did this before. I think it's death, but let's check it again. A riddle, the answer to which I once knew but cannot perceive. Remind me, and we shall return the day. It has neither mouth nor teeth. Insects have mouths, bear have mouths and teeth. Yet it eats food steadily. Death eats stuff. It has neither village nor home, neither hands nor feet. It wanders everywhere. It has neither country nor means nor offence nor pen, yet it is ready for fight always, by day and by night. There is wailing about it. It has no breadth, yet it appears to all. The end of night, where the light shines into mine eyes, and I can see clearly once again. What hath I wrought? 'Tis horrible, horrible. I will welcome the block that must await me at Nashkel. How could I live with what I've done? Please, thou must guide me to town that I might pay for my crimes. I fear I can keep my senses only for so long. We'll see you back as safe as we can. I fear I can do nothing for those I've wronged. Whether I live or die, I still know not what had led me to this. It is like a foul presence in my mind. I can only imagine I have finally succumbed to battle fatigue. Take my weapon that it might not harm another. Use it if you wish, though I'd rather it be destroyed. Innocent blood on everything. I'd only just acquired the sword. Such a waste this has been. Take me to Nashkel. I can bear this no longer. Oh.
Greetings, playthings.
Jump cut.
Thou hast found me when I alone could not.
No, I cannot show my face here after what I've done. Just give me the guard that I might take my punishment as I should. Do not disgrace me further in front of Helm. Calm yourself, Brag. Helm sees all that he wishes and knows much of what you do not. It was your hands indeed that did many a foul deed, but it was not your will alone. Intent is vital, and yours was influenced without your knowledge. Justice will be done, but with atonement, not punishment. But my crimes, my family, I don't want to go on. If you are returned to the garrison, yours will be the only willful killing that has occurred about this matter. It would be a waste of your life which, fractured though it is, can still contribute much. Helm will see you through, as for our intrepid friends here, I shall exceed the reward offered by Ublek. After all, it was the same task bringing Brag to justice. The temple is in your debt for the return of its lost son.
This group shows promise exceptional.
Show me my journal. I have returned Brag to Nashkel, but the Temple of Helm instead of the garrison. Hopefully he can atone for the deeds and receive help that he needs. It doesn't say finished, which is interesting. Brag's life spared, we got gold. Did we get a sword? Imoen leveled up, yes. Caleb has gained a two-handed sword, potion of stone giant strength, experience. That's magic, that's magic. We should identify those after a long rest. Let's hand off some scrolls. Even if we can't necessarily cast them there, at least one person will have them, and then soon we will get a scroll case. Who has this new sword? Oh, two-handed sword. That's what we were looking for. 1d10 slashing. Alright, we're going to hand that over to Minsk. God, I hope it's not possessed. I'm not going to equip it yet, for fear it might be possessed, but we'll do some identifying and whatnot when... In fact, what we can do is, let's get out of this screen, do our level up. Proficiency slots 1, skills 25. We can't go proficiency on short bow or short sword. So I can't go back. Do we just go sword and shield? Does she have... She uses a bow most often, doesn't she? A short bow. We could go into crossbow, see if that's more powerful. And we have 25 skills. Is this even our thief? Can I go back? I can't. Yeah, we put open locks up to 50. Find traps up to 40. So let's put detect illusion up to 25. Find traps up to 50. And detect illusion up to 30 then. Otherwise, over here, two-handed weapon. The fighting style allows the character to use a two-handed melee weapon and receive special bonuses. Sword and shield, single weapon. The fighting style is for characters who do not wish to use a shield but want some bonus when using a one-handed melee weapon. Two-weapon style. This fighting style allows the character to use two melee weapons at the same time with fewer penalties. I'll just take sword and shield then. It's probably not great, but you are our rogue, aren't you? Human thief, yeah. Okay. So, that's done. We can't sleep here. That's fine.
For the group.
We're now in town. So, the inn's up at the northwest. We're going to prepare, identify in all of our slots. And then if we have to spend a couple of days doing identification, that'll be fine. So we'll get a good night's sleep, then we'll have those slots refreshed for us. I wish we would go through doors more readily.
For the group.
You're the barkeep, aren't you?
Never had rats. No sorry.
Right, give me Noble's Rest. We'll get all of our spell slots refreshed. Done. Here, we're going to go spell casting. We need to give her the stuff to be identified. So that's going to be this sword, this helmet, a flail. I'm not so hot on. These braces we can do. Right. Identify helmet using a spell. Helm of Infravision, the Eyes of Truth being a scavenger of sort, Babette Maelstrom had the helm created to aid her in her dungeon excursions. She would later attribute her gathered wealth solely to its power, though likely it was much her keen eyes as anything. Cool. Then we'll do this one. This is a cursed sword which performs perfectly under every test, save the heat of battle. Upon entering combat, the wielder will immediately go berserk, killing everything within reach until either calming down or falling unconscious. A very powerful sword, but one must decide whether or not it's worth the risk. Even once the battle fury has ended, this sword can only be removed via an exorcism using a remove curse spell. So, my question is to you wonderful folks, can I remove curse from this weapon and just have it be a +3 sword down the line? Because that's what I would like, but I'm glad I followed the hints of the environment that was going around at the time. Armor class 8, weight 2, not usable by people. Braces are thick bands of metal or leather that are strapped, belted, or tied to a character's forearm. Generally, the magic that is instilled in braces is good only during combat, since most braces help protect the wearer from injury or improve their chances to strike an opponent. Braces of defense AC 8. Who can benefit from those? Our mage was already holding them, so your AC is 10. Your AC is now 8, but you can wear those because you're a wizard and rather than it being armor, which is good. We'll give you those back. So, you are what type of creature? Human, male human ranger. If you're human, you don't have infravision. So, getting this helmet is going to be a boon to us. And it looks awesome. Currently equipped with a bastard sword. We want to get you a regular two-handed sword at convenience. Nothing regular to trade, that's fine. Let's do another night's sleep to replenish those spell slots. I think we've a few other things to identify in the party. So you've got this flail. Nothing out of those. You've got some arrowy things. And we've got some bullets and some darts. +1 flail, sure. Arrow of fire +2. This is a magical arrow that will burst into flames if it's fired at an enemy. The effect is similar to an arrow doused in oil and set aflame. And bolt +1. Cool. I'm going to assume these are +1 bullets and not worry about doing a whole other day's worth of hanging out. Otherwise, things are pretty good. Alright, let's get your spell book up. Let's get some magic missiles going. And then we will rest once more. Do we want to change any of your memorized spells? Oh, we got loads of new stuff here. Hold on. Zone of Sweet Air. We don't have any slots to learn it, which is interesting. Second level spell slots. Bark Skin. Level 2 protection. Duration 4 rounds plus 1 round per level. Casting time 5. When a priest casts the Bark Skin spell upon a creature, its skin becomes as tough as bark. Increase its base armor class to 6 plus 1 for every 4 levels of the priest. Charm Person or Mammal. Find traps. Flame Bade. Good Berry. Casting Good Berry spell creates 5 magical berries that the caster can carry with her. Each berry restores 1 hit point when eaten. No alignment, resist fire and cold, and slow poison. When the spell is placed upon a poisoned individual, it greatly slows the effect of venom, actually neutralizing all but the most deadly poisons. And then we've been mostly just using Cure Light Wounds because I'm terrible. Shillelagh, duration 4 rounds plus 1. No, so many of these things are things that I'm terrible at just remembering to use at the time that they might actually be useful. This spell affects any single person it is cast upon. The term person includes any bipedal human, demi-human, or humanoid of man size or smaller, such as brownies, dryads, dwarves, elves, gnolls, gnomes, goblins, half-elves, halflings, half-orcs, hobgoblins, humans, kobolds, lion men, nixies, orcs, pixies, sprites, troglodytes, and others. Thus, a 10th level fighter could be charmed, but an ogre could not. The person is allowed a saving throw versus spell to negate the effect. If the spell's recipient fails her saving throw with a +3 modifier, she regards the caster as a trusted friend. Go on then, we'll memorize that. I'll forget to use it entirely, but you know, these things happen. We don't have anything for a priest skull or a mage spell. Alright, cool. So we're planning on resting once more to refresh those spell slots. Then it's kind of north-ish to try and deliver this chicken home. Alright, if we can find a regular two-handed sword first, I will certainly take it.
For the group.
Is there a general store here? Yes.
As you direct.
Get me a two-handed sword for my main guy here.
'Tis good as done.
Business has been poor, what with the iron shortage and all.
Right, two-handed sword. That is what I want, isn't it? Yeah. You can have that. A bluestone necklace? Sure. This cheap helmet. A +1 flail for 1,000. Should I consider using this or should I just sell it? This bastard sword can go. This spare splint mail can go. I don't know if I should be considering getting rid of all this jewellery right now or whether there's some use to holding on to it. Bunch of scrolls. Let's get you some arrows. Where are they? Arrows? Arrows? 20 apiece. 80. Cool. So we need to hand those off. Right, hopefully that's going to be much better for us. We can equip you with arrows for this guy when it's appropriate. What is the fastest way to switch between those in the middle of a fight? because that's the
As
bit
you
that
direct.
I'm bad at. But right now, we're here. We want to go somewhere in this vicinity, I think. So let's get up to that north side.
For the group.
We are well rested. We actually have a reasonable number of hit points these days. You must be nearing a level. Surely. Yeah. Hopefully chicken delivery will get us a fresh level. Yeah, I got you. We have not been waylaid, and we have not explored this screen at all yet. So, every chance that there could be a wizard's house hanging around over here somewhere. Tyngen, stop where you are. If you don't throw down your weapons and cooperate, then no one will be hurt. If you don't, then you'll all die. A very simple decision on your part. Are they talking to me? What is it you want with us, and who are you? My name is Tyngen. This is my girl Gembly. The uglier one is Zakar. What we want is your money. Hand over all your cash and you'll be unharmed. Before you do anything rash, think it over a while. I'm sure your life is worth more than little gold you might possess. Yeah, I'm not giving you 2.5 grand.
Yes, O omnipresent for the group.
What spell did they just cast, I wonder? Oh, they've got a mage doing multiplication over at the back there. We are poisoned. That's fun. Critical miss, save versus spell. Several of us are now panicked. That's really cool. Can we please magic missile this guy? Is concentration a thing in this game? Oh my god. I have issues. Can we... Where are we? We are casting. You there. I need some money and some healing. If you know what's good for you, you'll give it to me. Oh, Jesus Christ. What on earth is going on this screen?
As directed.
I have control of, like, nobody. I have a wizard with a sling, and nobody else available to me.
Whatever they need, as well as I can.
This is a bloodbath.
By the three,
Plain and simple.
I do not feel well inside.
Alright, we're going to die to poison, and I'm going to regret not quick saving sooner than when I had. What is this screen? Good grief. What is happening?
I can but try.
Half of us are still panicked, right? Load game. Good grief. Is this after we've just handed in that quest as we were threatening to leave? Looks like it. Are you wearing braces? You are. And you have a bunch of arrows. Thank goodness for quick save.
Awaits. As good as done.
Alright, take me to this screen. Okay.
As good as done.
I don't know what is the limits on why one screen would be the most obnoxious set of fights in the history of the world. We try and leave out on the left here. Do we discover anything new? No. If we come over here now. Map. Seems to be just as terrible.
As you direct.
Let's try and skirt around the edge of all that horror. We can get up this cliff. I'll feel much better about it. Okay. Good. There's the top end of the map. And if we peek that, do we see any other locations? High Hedge. What is High Hedge? Is that the Wizard's Tower thing? We've not been here before either.
For the group.
Where's the journal? Hold on. And to take him to see Thanos west of Beargost. Okay, this seems more suitable to what we're looking for then. Good. I don't know what that whole series of interactions on that previous screen was, but I'm grateful to not have to be doing it. But now that we found like a really good magic ring in a rock and really good armor in a field, I'm like hold tab all the time looking for cool loot. What foolishness takes city dwellers this far from civilization? We're on the lookout for evil to smite. A strange coincidence. I have a similar quest to your own. I have been hunting the bandits of this region the past few months. Perhaps if we work together we would fare better. What do you say to that? Go ahead, we'll follow to wherever you take us. I can't take you. Sorry, dude.
Yes?
It's a good time for us to go our separate ways. Perhaps we shall meet again.
I must rest.
Man, there's so many choices of
Good as done.
people to join parties in this thing. What I should really do is rebind tab
Adventure.
for one of my other
Steel on
keys.
steel. The stuff of legend. Right, Boo?
Flowers? Also, I need to figure out if I can functionally use Boo in any way. Because I know he's there on the hotbar for Minsk.
That was a full day's work.
Let's just peep this top screen. Alright, there's nothing new. There's the stones we started at, but we're going to stay right here.
As good as done.
Where's this wizard's tower? Or, you know... Oh, there's a house. A huge spider. Lovely. And a ghoul. Get him. Yes. A rich ghoul.
You've a task as good as done.
Okay.
For the group.
Wait, everyone stop moving. Where's my thief?
This way.
How do I look for traps and stuff? That one. Locked. Thieving. Lockpick failed. Lockpick failed. Is that just locked to me forever then?
Stand you not too close. Dinah here is under my protection.
Stand easy, Minsk. They need not be so motherly.
It is as you would have it. 'Tis my sworn vow to ensure your every need is catered to.
Interesting chat. Alright, well,
As good as
I'm going to
done
miss that opportunity, it seems.
for the group.
Just gives you a real appreciation for
Hello, pal.
how convenient things are in the more modern titles. Whoa, slow down. I'm trying to plan the grandest of heists here. With all you tromping about, I can't hear a word I'm thinking. A heist? That's not particularly noble. Fine then. I'll let you take care of your noble and legal stuff and I'll get on with being a thief. Now get lost. See ya.
As good as done.
Are you going into that house? Are you trying to thieve the thing I was thieving? If he's in here,
As good as done.
that would be great. He absolutely is not. Fair dues.
As you direct.
They've disappeared. Right, through here. Where do we reckon? Bottom right corner? For this other structure. Oh wait, there's a corner of a tower right there. Great. You can finally deliver this chicken to its home. Front door? Oh, that's only slightly terrifying. Oh, jeez.
Nature's servant awaits.
No one warned me about flesh golems. I don't have much patience for strangers on my property. Do us both a favour and move along, unless of course you have magic for sale. From the looks of you, I couldn't afford items I have. Rumours of a powerful mage lives out here. If it's you, I would like to speak with you. Rumours? Bah, there is no mage here that wishes to speak or to be spoken to. Okay, he has all of this stuff. Do we sell him Melkamp the chicken?
Why do I live in such a pissant town?
Oh, jeez. What is going on with this quest? And to take him to see... Yeah, I took you.
As you direct.
I've got this.
I need to buy my chicken back. This is ridiculous, and you know it. You identify a chicken.
For the group.
Oh my god. What is happening here? Inventory, we have a chicken.
As good as done.
Why do I live in such a pissant town?
Well, it's rather amusing actually. You see, I happen to rescue this talking chicken. Chickens do not talk, so quite obviously it's a polymorphed being of some kind. Spells such as that wear off over time or can be dispelled. It is a simple matter and one not worth a waste of my day. Keep moving. I'm quite aware of the mute status of chickens, thank you very much. This is a transformed man, but also a man who claims to be your apprentice. That is why I brought them here. Apprentice? I have no apprentice. I teach no one about what I... Wait, Melkamp? Melkamp, is that you? Yes, Master Thalantar. It is I am no master to you, and you are no apprentice. What goal have you expect from help from me? I see you two are acquainted. I shall leave you to it then. Is he not your student? A student wishes to learn, while this fool wishes only to have knowledge. I will tutor no one who does not understand the ramifications of what I have to teach. Not getting the quick gratification he wished, he insisted to choose to steal from me. You speak of so much, but show so little. I only wish to learn a fraction of the power you possess. It has taken me some 50-odd years of life to gain the power I wield, and the will not to use it. You are but a baby in comparison. Frankly, I'm surprised you changed into such an old chicken. How did you manage that, by the way? Were you muddling with the simplest cantrip when I last observed you? I have progressed much since then, and I borrowed a few spells to speed up the process. As I thought, well, it's obvious you can steal my tools, but not my understanding of them. Hold still while I dispel this foolish facade. Can't very well get my property back whilst you're polymorphed into... Wait a minute. I did not possess any items that allow casting of that enchantment. Wait, oh dear, Melicamp, listen very carefully. What did you take? Nothing too valuable, I swear. Just some components, a few spell scrolls, a beat-up pair of braces, a blank spellbook, some parchment, a pair of... Oh no, you little fool. The braces you locked and trapped in my... The braces in my locked and trapped safe? I certainly hope you can develop a taste for chicken feed, because you're going to be stuck away for a very long time. I know I stole from you, but you can't leave me like this. Please, Master Thalantir, please, It's not a matter of whether I wish to help or not. Simply, I do not have the power to undo what you have done. I'll help. If you are willing, then I will do what must be done. We will need a component that I do not have on hand, and it will be your job to get. I will require the head of an undead creature. A simple skeleton skull will do. Bring it back here, and I will try to bend a few magical rules to reincarnate this foolish boy. Reincarnate? But the spell does not require the recipient to be dead. There must be a dead element. Yes, that's what the skull is for. I cannot fully explain what I'm going to try, but it's something the reversal of the reincarnation scheme. The age of enchantment that changed you may allow a loophole in the laws of magic. Of course, it may just kill us both in the casting. Such is life. Off you go to some dungeon or another. Return with the skull. Go. Okay.
For the group.
Hopefully this golem doesn't continue to try and attack me. I'd really appreciate that. We killed a ghoul
For the group.
over the way here. Will that suffice? Can I suddenly and magically find a head in it? A skull? Apparently not. Alright then, so we're on the lookout for a skull. This guy has asked us to look for bandits. And there's the Nashkel mines. Chapter 1. A husband in Bergost, her husband Ro has made a trip south to Amn. That's ages away. Yerk, a crusty old dwarf in Bergost, has supposedly found this cloak stolen from him by a batch of Tazloi in the Cloakwood after our brief encounter. Where's the Cloakwood? Larswood, Bergost, places that don't have names. Olgoth's Beard is a strange one to just have on the map, isn't it? Alright, I don't know where this wood is, but we probably aren't too invested in hanging around this screen much longer. But as it goes, that is the 40-minute mark. That's usually where I kind of wrap these ones up. So join me next time. We'll go out looking for anything that we can get done, as well as the head of a skeleton. For now, thank you once again to all the people that have left wonderful, helpful comments on the videos. I really appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please consider hitting that subscribe button or liking the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.
Sunny or not, 'tis nice to enjoy the out of doors.